fur. Gotta do some weird shit, man. Gotta do some some off the wall shit sometimes, man. Just, it's creepy, it's different, it's whatever. Overall, y'all know what the truth is. Let's just be playing around with some off the wall ish or whatever. Anyway, let me reset this thing. Reset. Reestablished. My apologies, you know. We're saying these words, you know, don't want to give power to them other beings. I'm gonna rob myself. Rah. Y'all know I'm Ray. Kenneth Ray Andrews Jr. Y'all know I'm a Ray. I'm a Ra. Y'all know that. You know my lady a Ray too. Y'all know my sisters a Ra. They Rays. Ma Ray. Why y'all what? If only y'all knew. If only y'all knew. A lot of people they be like too. They special. Yeah, I am. I am. I really am. I'm not sorry to say that either. Because you got to know yourself. I'm a Ray. I am a Ra. My name is Ramu. Not, a lot of people like to say Ramor. Ramur. Yeah, I guess. I tell you how to pronounce my name. Ramu. Why you spell your name like that? Because I'm obligated to. I can do whatever I want. You so cocky, you ego. Ooh wee. Keyword, y'all. Keyword. Ego. Ooh, boy, look, I'm gonna get into that one because I ain't write this one down. Because I ain't feel like I had to talk to us. Everybody talking about ego this and ego that. Man, look, I ain't gotta talk about it, but I will. However, that's not the topic. The topic is fear. Rah. Fear, man, is what these entities has been putting in these movie theaters, right? These scary movies to cause fear. Oh, to scare. Why make somebody fear something? Why try to paint something scary in the image? Why do that? To put fear into you. Homie, pardon me, we don't do fear. We don't do fear. If we are going to fear anything, the only thing we should fear is the Most High's. Because the Creator, the Most High, created everything, even the evil entities. Who y'all think the evil entities report to? The Most High's. Over here, I told y'all, it's overcoming it. Overcoming the fear, overcoming the BS, that low vibrational thoughts, those low ways of being. That's what fear is. That low shit, doubt, fear, blame. Those are low ways of being. You don't want it. You have a choice to fear or not. Yeah, man. Oh, that dog on you. Ah, no, nigga. Fuck that. Yeah, shit. Don't be scared. You gonna win if you gotta fight a dog, homie. It's you gonna win or you gonna lose. And that's a huge part of that is based off of fear. I know it's crazy when it's live in the action and you win the moment. It's like, oh shit. No, you become alert. Alert. You alert. Oh shit. You think to yourself, if you got your mind prepared already, you're prepared ahead of time, your mind is prepared to know, like, if you do get in a situation like that, I'm gonna take care of myself, I'm not gonna freeze up. When you get in these situations, I thought it through, because back in the day, I used to walk everywhere, I still walk everywhere. And I was like, man, I'm on the west side, man, dogs be running rampant, these hoodlums be out here, I gotta be alert. I gotta be on. So if some situation, man, I'm hitting this fence, I'm ducking behind bushes. If I got to, lay up for a moment, step out when I got to, take care of business and keep moving, right? Like a dog, let's get back to this dog example because a lot of people, this part right here, a lot of people, they don't get their body right. Their body ain't already efficient, right? So they might be blubbery and walking around, and if a dog come, they can't breathe. It's hard for them to breathe already. That's why breath is so important. right? And making sure your lungs and everything is efficient, because you take care of your spaceship in that way. You have a much better chance to counter any entity that comes to you trying to threaten you, because we on this plane. There's threats all around. There's tests all around us, right? To overcome us, seeing if we overcoming it or not, if we doing what we're supposed to do or not. So that fear, all that shit exists, and then when we overcome that as a people, that fear, all that shit dissipates. We can get to a place where that type of stuff ain't even a thought in our mind, homie. We can get to that place. No fear. Just love and abundance. Love the I would rather love the Most Highs than fear the Most Highs. However, if the Most High say, you better fear me, I'm like, oh, yes, master. I mean, no question. However, I align more to the love portion. And, however, a dog or a little beast come to you, boy, it's like I said, man, is you gonna win if you got to, or you gonna lose? Is you gonna hit that thing in the nose? Is you gonna keep your hands and everything like free, like so you can use them, you can utilize them? Is you gonna use your feet, huh? I've gotten in some fights with dogs before. Dogs thought they was raw, niggas gonna come up on me. And but when that happened, I'm sitting, boom, boom, hit a dog from the gate. Let me tell y'all about that story, man. Walk up from school to the homie house, right? Dog come through. Behind the gate. I'm sitting like, that's what dogs do. They bark from behind the gates. Ain't no dog gonna come out here for some with me, you know. And how old was I? I think I was still in high school, like 17, something like that, right? Probably a senior by then, but Trig, man, you was probably, dude, I was a little slim, skinny dude. Little slim, skinny dude, man. Big old burly ass dog. Anybody else? Like my homie, he told me how, I'll tell you my portion, and I tell you what my homie went through. And if he see this mug later, he probably, Trig, why you tell niggas that? Hey, man, all love, man. You know how we do. But anyway, look. Dog barking behind the fence. I'm like, man, it's whatever. I'm gonna come out. I said, oh shit, all right, let's go. You really want to test me? Cause nigga, at the end of the day, my thought is like, man, hey, you see that I'm gonna win or that dog gonna win. But I know I went hard for mine. I ain't just I somebody help. Cause that's another option too. I ain't gonna say you ain't gotta do that. Cause if a dog coming, you know it's like, oh shit, that dog is hella powerful. I'm hopping on the car, homie. I don't give a fuck. But in this case, I didn't. I looked around and wasn't no cars and wasn't no gates that I could hop real quick that I know he couldn't hop over. All right, cool. It's fight. It's fight or die. So what is it called? That fight or flight thing, right? And this time I had a fight. Dog came up on me. I was like, all right, look, back up. You know, I got him like that, punked him a little bit. That motherfucker, you ain't punking me. You ain't punking me, nigga. And then when they get at you like that, they about to go in. I said, man, fuck that. Give him a warning kick. And I ain't just, put all the power to that kick, not just yet. No, it don't take that much to get the dog off you. And you want to keep the flow. You want to keep that flow. You want to be limber and able to move, be a water. Because if you do a power kick, that dog can attack and take you down. So, give him a little light kick. Now he want to face and he dipped on that, right? So, I'm in the thing. So he's like, he about to go in again. I said, man, fuck it. Boom, did another light kick, tapped him on his nose, that little point right there. Trig, how you so accurate like that? Hey, man, I'm just grateful. The Most High is going to test us to see if we really going to take care of do what we need to do. So they came in, hit that nose real quick with that thing, ran. And I barely tapped that dog on his nose. So that thing was gone. I stood up. What happened? Y'all my people, my man and my woman that be playing games. What happened when you defeat a foe or an enemy or something like that? You level up. You get more experience, right? My experience bar increased like 5 times. On everything, homie. This is the only reason why so-called entities or enemies come to us. To see if you gonna level up or not. Cause like for once, like this, let me tell y'all like this, y'all people that faced y'all bullies, cause y'all was feared this big ass motherfucker coming at you, right? And this mother been messing with you your whole life. Messing. Yeah, Billy, you ain't gonna do shit. We was watching the movie last night, The Adam Project, and he was, he was getting bullied. Later on in the future, He was showing himself like, yeah, nigga, hey, look, nigga stood up to that thing. And look at me now. Beating niggas, destroying shit, right? You gotta stand up. You gotta get over that hump. Once you get over that, that's the only reason that bullets come to y'all. Is to test y'all. My people, my children, it's to test you. The only thing enemies and stuff come to you is to test you, to see if you really gonna stand up for yourself. Or you gonna count. Somebody help! So I told y'all about this. I told y'all about my version, right? How the dog ran away, and I got my experience bar went up, and I leveled up. Cause after that, I was like, wow, I really did that. And then you know your chest poke out, hey you, yeah. Then you get to go. You got a story to tell. Like if you fight a dragon or a lion or something like that, and you achieve over that, that's a story to tell. Like ain't nobody just doing that. Mine just so happened to be a dog. But whatever, okay. I destroyed a dog. I made a little dog run. What's next? All right. So let's get into the story about my homie. Whoo, I ain't gonna say no names, but you know who you are. Oh my gosh, look. Homie telling me he was walking probably from home from school and everything too, right? Walking across the field. And I think this time it wasn't just one dog. I think it was dogs, and probably about 3 of them came and ran at him, was getting at him, row, row, row. When you see dogs, and you in the middle of a field, walking field, over here in Cali, some of these fields, they be just like open parts of land with like trails in them because we walk through points to get to another point, right? Pretty sure y'all got that wherever y'all at in the hood or whatnot, but without trees around and stuff like that, so it was just like a plain field. Homie walking through, heard these dogs come up running up on him. What you gonna do? You in the field, you got 3 of them coming at you. Oh, you gonna fight or you gonna fly? Boy, hey, homie was like, homie said he screamed like, homie said he screamed. Yo, well, homie was telling me this. Okay, I was doing my laugh at that for a moment, and I was happy that my homie came and he was able to tell me this. You feel? For one, he survived. He lived to tell the tale, right? But you share things like this with your homies and whatnot. But so he said he ran, and then you know what happened in so-called scary movies? What people would be doing? They would trip and falling. Yo, when homie told me that, I was like, dude, you did exactly what they did in the movies. Now, they put these things in the movies now to put that in your mind, and then you get something in your mind, and that's what actually happens later on, right? Because it comes from the mind, and then so be mindful about what y'all tuning into. Anyway, he tripped, man. Got these dogs barking around him, row, row, row. Yeah, little nigga. Yeah, we got you, little nigga. And then he's just so happy to be lucky, because you know the Most Highs, they gonna be there for you as much as they can, right? Some dude driving by, he pulled up and ran out to the field, was like, all right, get away. And he was just telling them, you see, look at the L, look at the guardian, right? The angels that be coming out of nowhere. Look at this man came out of nowhere and stood up and was like, with no fear. Was like, hey, get back up, get away. Put that voice on him, that deep, raw, that voice on him. Get away from here. And back in the day, little homie, man, his voice wasn't all the way deep like that. So, yeah, he still had his voices, that didn't kick in just yet. So, that the elder man popped up, cast them evils and beasts away. Get out of here, right? So they ran off and was like, we got your boy though. And then he was down all dusty and all beat up and stuff, he beat himself, he defeated himself. Right? He landed on the ground, he got up, and what the elder tell him, boy, you can't be fearing no dogs like that, man. You can't be doing that. You gotta stand up. That's all it is, y'all. That's all it is. So that happened right there. The thing about that is, y'all, if you fear, and if like I said, you can run away at that particular time, get to a vantage point and do what you need to do. Be aware of your surroundings. Boy, I'll get into the other dog encounter, right? But anyway, be aware of your surroundings. Boom, 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 boom. Take care of what you need. There's nothing wrong with running. If you gotta run for that time being, get yourself safe, get yourself in a good place, cool. So there's gonna come another time. Even when it's dealing with human to human interactions. There's a so-called asshole, right? The people, assholes, you know what an asshole is, right? The asshole was down below, down there. So that's why we call them assholes, because they down below, they using that low energy, that shit energy. They full of shit. That's where they operating from. So that asshole is over there messing with you. Man, oh yeah, you ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah. All right, you clearly see that being stronger than you, bigger than you. All right, cool. You got this for right now. You got this for today. Nah, nigga, what you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing right now, okay? All right, take your little beating. Come through later on, because one of the things that suck about children these days, right, is like they go to the adults and the adults can't or just don't do anything about it. Back in the day, I heard, and I've seen, I've witnessed for myself too, but I heard that the elders, the adults and stuff back in the day, they used to whoop the children because we was all in the community. They used to chastise them, make sure they was right. Don't be messing with Billy like that. Don't be doing that. Billy's your friend. Billy was talking about me, but why was he talking about you? You know, you hear both sides of the story, but they was beating them, letting them know, like, stop doing this BS. Work together. Don't try to go against each other. Because how's Billy feel? A little tiny boy, right? He can't do nothing. What's his next step to defend himself? Take him out. And we don't want to see that, right? We don't want that. So what is we as guardians, as adults, gonna do? There's it's a clear indication that little Billy is tiny. Little baby boy. And this big ass, burly ass, messing with him. Y'all stop now, y'all stop. No, nigga, because once they hit the corner or later on down the line, Billy's still gonna be getting tagged, messed with, and it's like, Billy, you gonna stand up. Billy actually stands up for himself, defends himself, and then Billy is the one that get in trouble later on because he defended himself. Come on, y'all. But he stood up. That's the thing though, Billy. Stand up. Another thought that we be having too is like, man, I get him now, just like I did. Came back and got him. He can come back later on and get me too. And that whole thing keep going on, man. It's like, look, it's quite a situation, ain't it, man? But stand up for yourself regardless. A G like me, I don't even like talking about these particular things, man, but sometimes we gotta do these things. If we getting messed with, we gotta disable. Like, we gotta disable someone, our opponent, to try to get them to comprehend. Like, I don't wanna hurt you, but I'll do what I gotta do so you won't keep hurting me. Cause I ain't got nothing against you, I'm about love, right? So, let me talk about a fear a little bit and then I'm gonna get into this dog. No, actually I get into this dog situation and summarize fear, my perspective on fear. This other dog encounter that I had, man. Just walking out the little house, little apartment, was a condo thing, right? Walking out, and as soon as I walk out, I gotta go down some stairs, right? So when I go down probably 7 steps, I'll get access to these big rocks that was just on the left or to the right side of me, right? So, you know, when I get to places, I start thinking about my vantage points and stuff like that, you know? Points that have somebody come, it's just the way that I've been, the life that I've been given. You know, I gotta think about these particular things. Some people shall go out blindly, whatever, and then the robber come take your motherfucking ass and then you just scream because you ain't ever thought ahead of time like, okay, I could do this, right? So, I had all these rocks around me, right? And then I walked down this mud, big ass, you know them big ass dogs, them Great Danes or something like that? No, I probably wasn't no Great Dane. No, they wasn't that one this time. That was just another one I was used to seeing around, walking around. That's, y'all niggas be crazy with y'all dogs, boy. Y'all peeps. Ugh. Y'all niggas disgusting. But what's the called? There was a dog, I guess it was a Labrador, and y'all know they can be very, very protective or whatnot. My lady was telling me this. It's the only reason I know she loves dogs. So, Labrador came out. I guess lady was about to go walk. Didn't have his leash on or something. I don't know, probably got out the door or something. But that mud was coming from my left. And I just kept walking down the stairs. That mud was walking there. That mud felt my energy. My energy to that mud probably felt like, nigga, I'm the top dog around here. Fuck what y'all talking about? They wanted to test me, right? Them tests. that fear, that let me see if you really about what you about. Cause that mom, I promise you, that mom came out of nowhere. It was like I was way down on the street, and that mom was way over there, probably like 50 steps. No, I'm gonna say 100 steps, because y'all steps be different. I got my feet size is 13, so I take them big, but 100 steps away, right? This mug, 20 yards. I think that's better. 20 yards away. Here comes this dog. Whoa. I'm sitting like, for one, how'd you know I came outside? So anyway, this mug come running. Woo. And then the lady, I look at the lady, she's still trying to figure things out. But the dog is already right here, almost to the end of the steps. I'm sitting there, I keep walking, I look at the lady, she's whatever. They reaction time is slow. So this dog is right here. I was like, man, I stepped back a little bit. That mug was like, yeah, I got you, huh? I remembered, I was like, dude. Put my left hand on that rock right there. I was like, what's up? That mug said, oh. And then the lady called her dog, because her dog was about to get fucked up. Her dog was about to die. But when I get in the fights, hey, that's my thought. Cause I don't go out trying to get at people. I'm a good being. If someone come to me, they telling me they evil. You can clearly see I'm a good being, right? So someone trying to get at me, it's like, man, I'm damaging you. I'm not just going to hey, yeah, it's a scrimmage. No, I'm gonna ensure you that you damaged. So grab that rock, boy. That dog said, hold up. Dogs are smart too. Y'all know that. They smart. Dog said, oh, wait, that's Triggah. Oh, Triggah ain't my bag. Then she called the dog, hey, baby. I look at her, and I'm sitting there like, yeah, you thought, and she's like, whatever. Get your motherfucking dog, boy, I don't play. You thought your dog was gonna run up on me? No. That's just another story, but I got like 3 minutes, so let me wrap up this fear video, man. Fear is just something that we should not have. And I told you, if you gonna tune to that vibration anyway, if you gonna tune to that, only have fear for the Most High. How, Triggah, how do I just stop having fear? It's easier than you think. It's easier than you, just don't fear. That's how you let stuff go. Let it go. Let it go. Man, look, I don't do fear no more. Fuck it, that shit is low. You know what fear is? Fear is being afraid, scared of a particular thing. And some people they're so embedded with fear from over the years, from past life experiences, and they generational line going through things and stuff. It's the fear they came back through to this earth with fear already instilled within them. A lot of people don't recognize it yet. Fear of when I come to you and be like, look, we can have our rent free, our utilities free, our transportation free, our food free. I come to tell y'all things should be like this. You'd be like, well this and well that, because y'all coming from a fear base already. You already got, what's gonna happen to this? And nobody want war, right? We've been over here in America's in peace and so-called peace for a long time, for a very long time. And what have we been doing? We've been sending our troops, our other people, to other places and fucking them up. We know what karma is. It's gonna come back, and when it comes back, it comes back 10 times. It comes back worse than what we went out and did. So it's not being feared. It's don't be afraid. Don't be fearful. Just be prepared, especially when you know ahead of time. You establish yourself for success. You know that this could happen, and this could happen at any moment. We've been told that this particular being will come back at any moment. Who knows the actual time? How do we know when they gonna come? Oh, he gonna come back on the cloud and things of that sort, right? What's the cloud? We got cloud platforming these days. Cloud storage and stuff these days. So what cloud you talking about? No fear, my people. Don't be afraid for anything. Don't be afraid to do you. One of the best ways to overcome fear is to be alone. Be alone. Go outside, be alone where no one is. Fear somebody might take me or whatever. Stand up against your fear. Stand up against your own thoughts. Stand up against your what if. Prove to yourself. What if this happens? If I go beat myself in this abandoned building, what if there's ghosts in there? Go see. Go stand up to your fear. Or not, or keep being a scary ass motherfucker, fearful ass being. Write something, right? Yeah, I'm for freedom, y'all. Don't be afraid to speak up. Because that's what the enemy has done to us. They made these other things like if you want to come talk and speak up for yourself and do things like that, they made it, don't do that because you're going to be judged and everybody's going to come at you. Dude, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, there's always going to be some opposing opinion of somebody that's going to come try to get at you. That test. They just testing you, seeing if you really about what you say you about. You about this, and you got your options. You can stay there and bicker with somebody. I'm about this because this and this and this. Or you can be like, and keep doing your thing. That's the approach I like to take. I don't take that all the time because when you write in the mind, you can clearly see if someone come at you, right? If they ain't gonna stop, they gonna keep trying to bicker, trying to get at you. It's like, dang, man, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this, but I inside I kind of do. On the truth, I do. I do want to do this, cause we particular beings, we've been waiting to mess somebody up, but we don't take that approach. That's just that being ready part. When it comes to like that fight portion, make sure you got yourself right, so you can really defend yourself. It's just self-defense. It's just a part of life. If a beast or something come at you, you have to defend yourself sometimes. Sometimes you gotta run, sometimes you gotta defend yourself. Don't be afraid of either option. Just go in that mud, wait for your opportunity. Your opportunity will arise, and do what you gotta do. I make it sound simple, y'all, but ain't nothing to that but to do that. And you gotta go through that yourself. That's what we here for. I still to this day. And even more so that I come out and, elaborate to my peeps, my perspective and things like that. Here come them other tests. Oh, you talking about this, and then you like this, and you like this, huh? You think you this? You gonna show and prove. And then maybe one day you actually attempt, and that day just might happen to be your time. Or my time, or your time, or whatever. That just might happen to be our time. That, hey, look, we did the test, we stood up. However, hey, we gotta go to that next level. We ain't here in the physical no more. That's just what it is. Don't be afraid of that. Just know, hey, would you rather go out, hey, doing your thing? Go out hard, like, nigga, I'm gonna get all mine. Or you gonna, blah, and that's how you get taken out. Hey, go hard, my people. Stand up for yourself. Think that mud through first. When you by yourself, think that mud through. Like, man, how would I take care of this situation if this happened? If so-called aliens came and attacked, or if the military, the controlled minds of the military people come in with guns and stuff like that, what am I gonna do?